Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer, guys. I finally got an all-22 video out. This one is not like a normal Tiffy video that I've done, things I found interesting. This is mainly going to be kind of boring unless you really like penalties. This is a lot of penalties. I have a few things in there that I found interesting. A lot of it I had to keep on the cutting room floor because, as you can tell, this was way too long. Normally I try to break these up into chunks, but things are crazy around here. I haven't got my office set up right, and I'm doing things a little bit different, and so I have to just kind of go back to doing the whole thing at once. I'm kind of rushing all this out because it's already Friday. I'm just getting it done. Like I said, left a lot of things out on this. Some of it is the Devin White stuff that I talked about in the podcast. I did throw a little bit in there, but there was plenty. I could do a whole video just on that alone. But this is, again, mainly going to be about penalties. A lot of holding. I do have to warn you, there are times in this thing, this is like one of those warnings at the beginning of a video that says, if you don't like flashing lights, be aware, you might go into seizures. There are spots in this video where there's flickering, some green flickering. I tried to edit out as much as I could, but like I said, big rush to try to get this thing out before the next week is here. So anyhow, with that all being said, let's get on to it. Anthony Nelson right here gets blowed up. Watch this, here he comes. Bam! Oof. First play of the game. And that and the fumble. Watch it from this angle. Here he is, right here. Boom! Yeesh. We get some holding. Tryon gets held by 57. And White gets held by Kelsey. Kelsey comes in. Holding. So you got Tryon being held right there. A lot of holding. And then you see White being held by Kelsey. Yeah, see that? That's holding. Dean almost blocks this. Yeah. See, here's the ball here. And look at that. Oh my gosh. So close. Look at it from the other angle, you can see it better. Ooh. I mean, that went almost right through his arms. Just like right underneath it. Ah. Yeah. Watch Donovan Smith. He gets a great open field block here. Coming up. Bam! He lays 20 out. Let's watch that again. Here's 20. Here's Smith. Bam! Nice. Here's a hold for you. We're 41. Right here, Keith. He gets held. Right there, right here. See that? See that? He's being held. You can see his jersey. Also on this play, 21 gets blocked right into 53. There's a monster block here. He just wham! Takes them both out. Let's watch this from the end zone angle. Here's 21. Here's 53. This guy takes them, wipes them both out. Bam! '84 holds 31. Winfield. Right there. You can see him. He's got a hold of him. Can't make the tackle that way. David gets held by number 10. Coming in on the blitz, he would have gotten this sack if it wouldn't have been for this holding. You can't see it. There's no good angle of it, but you can see David's jersey is getting pulled. It's definitely a hold. You can see here there's a little bit, but David gets up calling for a flag for the holding. 77 holds Nelson. We say 77 holds him, and 57 holds him briefly. Right here. Just long enough to allow the runner to get by. See, right there? He's got him. That's a hold. And then 57 grabs hold of him too. Watch Nelson calls for a flag after the play. On this play, 45 White makes the tackle, but he gets his leg caught up underneath him and twists his ankle a bit. And it seems like from here on out with the game, he was just playing a little bit gingerly. Right there. And he kind of had, so you see how his ankle's all twisted up? And he kind of, a little low effort. Here's the effort I'm talking about with Devin White. Don't know what, this happens to him quite a bit in this game, where he goes, he's got the guy. Here's Devin White. There is the guy with the ball. And then you'll see Devin White just pull up right there. It's almost like he doesn't want to make contact or he's injured. I do not know, but it happens quite a bit in this game. Here it is from the end zone angle. Here's White. See, he comes up and just not exactly sure what's going on there. .90 Hall gets held by 57. Got all kinds of stuff going on. He ain't letting him go. Look, he still got him. He gets held briefly by the center, who's engaged with somebody else. See, the center. Tryon's coming. He's going to get the running back on the backside. The center sees him, sticks his arm out, grabs hold of him. Right there, see? He twists him. You can see Tryon sticking his arm out like, whoa, hey, hold on. You can see this better. Here's Tryon. Watch, he comes around the backside. 52 grabs hold of him. Right there. See that? And then you also get 87 is holding on to Dean. And then he shoves him in the back when he turns around. Look, he's holding him. He's got his jersey all twisted. I mean, he's holding him, lets him go right there and then shoves him in the back. You see 57 hits 90 in the face real quick. Wham, right there. Now this happens a lot during this game. I mean, the Kansas City guys are just hitting the Buccaneers guys in the face mask real quick. Wham, just like that. Wham. Not cool, man. 52 holds Nacho. This was a pretty blatant one here. He's got him. Look at this. Look at this. What the? How do you not call that one? Also, you'll see 77 hit 94. Nassib in the face real quick. Wham, right there. Wham. This happened a lot during this game. These were not accidents. Brady comes under pressure. Blitzer comes in real quick. And you'll see that Gage is wide open. And it's this guy. This guy comes in real quick. You see Gage is wide open. No, that's not Gage. That's Godwin. Right here. Brady's under pressure. Steps up, throws it. If he would have thrown it, seen this, that would have been a touchdown. But there's a reason why the blitzer was able to come in. So free, I'll show it to you. 56 grabs hold of Donovan by the left shoulder pad right here and pulls him, allowing the blitzer to come in on a free shot. He's got him right here. Here's a kickoff. Watch 88, 41 right here. Pulls Keith down after Keith blocks or plows over him. Watch, he pulls Keith down with him. See if we can see it from this angle. There's Keith right there. He just pulls him straight down with him. Grabs hold of him, pulls him down. '88 does a lot of holding. And here's White, 45 again. This is a equipment malfunction. Watch, he comes out of his right shoe. His right shoe. And then just kind of sits on the ground. Right there. His shoe comes off. He falls on the ground and just kind of sits there. Something's not right with White. Here you'll see Gage is dragged down by his defender. Just pulls him down right there. What? You see Gage is like, come on, man, what the? Yeah, here's a big run back. You see Dean gets held in here, and Keith gets held. Do Keith first. Right there. You see him? He grabs hold of Keith. Won't let him get to the outside. Right there. And then you can see 35 being held right here. He's got a hold of him all day long. Finally lets go right there. Here's some more hands to the face stuff. 65 comes across here, gets Barrett. If you watch, hands right to the face, immediately whips his head back. Right there. He's holding him as well. And then for good measure, he pushes him again in the face. Right there, look. He's got his head all the way back. And these were not accidents. Here it is from the end zone angle. You see 65 come over, engages with 58 Barrett. And you can see he grabs inside of his collar. Well, first he gets him in the face. Then he grabs inside of his collar, pulls him down. And then for good measure, slams him in the head. Right there. '77 holds Tryon. Running that away. He's got a hold of his shoulder pad. You can see it right there. And he's actually like lifting him up right there. And you can see the after effects. Tryon straightens it out though. Very next play. 77 bear hugs Tryon from the back and throws him to the ground. I think this should have been unnecessary roughness because it happened way after the play. You can see here's 77, here's Tryon. All right, pass is thrown. 77 is picking him up. Look how the pass has already been hit the ground, complete. It's incomplete. It's bouncing in the air. Now 77 is going to take Tryon and throw him. That should be unnecessary roughness all day long. Here it is in real time. And then also the same play. See 52 is going to hit 92 Galston right in the head after the play, right there. See? Bam. Hits him right in the head. These are not accidents. Two things on this play. You're going to see Dean get hit in the head, really held in the head. Right there. He's got part of him. He bends Dean over. But then right before that, you're going to see Barrett get clobbered in the back by 65. You see 65? Just comes over to him, wham! Slams him right in the back. Now you can see Dean is going to the rest. Come on, man. Get a better shot of it here. Although you don't get a real good shot of it. There he is. Look, there's Dean's head. look. I think that's a penalty. And here is the ball carrier. Also, here is Barrett, and here's the guy shoving him in the back. Now you see the offensive lineman's got plenty of time. He comes up and just shoves Barrett right in the back, and it falls on him. Something happens between 77 and 9, but it goes off camera on both angles, and I can't see it. Look, 9 starts to run away, and 77 like grabs him, and then 9 comes back, and they get into a little scuffle there. This is the same play. 58 gets held by 57. He grabs him right there, and then look, whoa. Like bends him backwards. Look, there's his head. See if we get a better view on the end zone angle. Here's 58 and 57. Well, he's got him. Look at this. I mean, he's yanking his head. I don't know. What is this guy looking at if he's not seeing that? All day long. But again, 77 and try and get into it. I don't know what happens over here. Now this is a strange one. Here's 57. Here's 58. 57 just reaches out and grabs him by the shoulder pad, and then lifts him up. And then just lifts it up, and then just holds it, and just holds it. Yeah, I'm going to have to say that's holding. That's, I think, the very definition of holding. Not sure. Here you get 83 holds Nelson. Grabs hold of him and yank right there. Got plenty of him. You see 57 hits Nelson in the face mask real quick. Bam, right there. That's not an accident. Boop. Just does it real quick, pushes his head back. 65 holds Nacho, pulls him to the ground. Got him. Look at he yanks him. Look, he's got him here and he's got him here, and then he yanks him to the ground. Nacho turns around to the refs. He's like, "What in the world?" "95 and Godeke get into it. They're tangled up and everything. Godeke goes to the ground. You can see 95 sees him and then takes both his elbows right into his rib cage. Wham! Wham! Godeke is not happy about that. Here it is from the end zone angle. And you can see 95 does get hit in the back, but here it is. Godeke's going down. 95 starts to get hit, but he lays the punch in. Oof. Here you see 65 with a false start, not called. Zip. He jumped. Ball hasn't snapped yet. There we go. Ball snapped. 83 holds 94 Nassib. And I think somebody and 22 Neil gets held. You see he's got Nassib right there. And you see 22 being held. He can't get away. His jersey's all messed up. Hold. All day. Ends up making the tackle though. 32 Edwards ends up getting held by 87. Right there. I mean, come on. I mean, 52 also holds Vita, but you can't really see it. And he's got Villa right there. Villa reaches out to grab the guy, but he can't get loose. From the end zone angle, you could definitely see it better. 87 holding 32, but you also see 88 holding 35. So that's 3 holds just on this one play. So watch at 35 here, he grabs him, or 88, spins him around. And if you see 87 and 32 down here at the bottom, you can definitely see that better. And 32 is kind of pissed off after the play about it. See 77, grabs hold of Barrett, pulls him down. Look at that. I mean, it's just they just do this. Just grabs him by the inside of the shoulder pads. Just pulls him around, spins him around. Look, Barrett's complaining to the refs. He's like, man, this enough is enough. Then here it is, finally in the fourth quarter. With 1 minute and 53 left to go, they finally call a penalty on 88 for holding on Barrett here, right there. Everyone has it. I've been being ticky-tacky with the holds or whatever. This is what they consider holding when they pay attention to it, I guess. Right there. That's a hold. See it from the end zone angle. Right here. That's a hold. Just to give you a comparison of what the refs were calling and what they were not. Here's Godeke. And this is considered a hold right there. Go back. Let's see, the flags were being thrown right That's what they consider to hold. This, he's got him right here. I don't see the ref going for his flag there. He might have been, but a little delayed reaction. But right there is when he starts to go for it. So right here, that's what they consider to hold on the Buccaneers. This guy's doing it too. He gets his little yellow hanky out and boom, boom, double hanky. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem as bad as some of the stuff we've seen with the Chiefs. But even still, there was plenty of stuff like this that was not called by the Chiefs or on the Chiefs by the refs. Don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my biasness. All right, so there you go. There you got it. That's a lot of penalties. I hated to bore you guys with that, but I did say I was going to show some of the penalties. This wasn't all the penalties. This wasn't all the holding. And there's going to be people out there that say, well, you know, this is offensive line play. There's holding on every play. Now, that's true. Not really. It's not really. I do dislike it when people say that because it gives discredit to the offensive lines. Most of these offensive line guys are very good at not holding. And when you get this much holding in a game, I always feel that it is coached in them. This happens about once or twice a year where you get games like this where it's just a lot of penalties, mainly holding. In this one, I counted 39 uncalled penalties on the Chiefs. 39. That's by far a game changer. 34 of those were holding. So that's 34 uncalled holding penalties. No wonder they had such a good run game. They were holding constantly. And it wasn't just offensive linemen. It was the tight ends. It was the receivers. It was everybody. They were all holding. I do believe that it was coached in them. I have not gone and looked at any Chiefs previous games this year to see if this is something that they are being coached every game or if it was just this game because they had such a vendetta and really wanted to win against the Buccaneers. Now, I hate to be that guy and whine and complain and say, oh, you know, it was the refs and all that. But in this game, the refs had a big part on it. I mean, as you can see in this video, there was a lot of uncalled penalties that would have changed the game. These types of games happen about once or twice a year, but I do believe that this is a record breaker. I'm going to have to go back and look through all my notes. I think the New Orleans Saints game 2 years ago was up there. I think it was around 30 uncalled penalties. And then the Washington Redskins game about 4 years ago, I think, was up there as well. But 39 penalties, that's almost breaking 40. That's almost a penalty per snap. I think they had 52 snaps or something like that. So anyhow, it's a lot. Guys, I appreciate you watching. We're going to try to get the all 22 videos more in order, more condensed, more compressed, more fun to watch. The editing in this was bad. Sound in this was bad. I couldn't get all the flashing stuff out of it. But stick with us. It's going to get better. Go Bucks.